Hello YouTube viewers, how the heck you doing? Jaylbayt here with another episode of Stardrive 2, playing as the Draylock Council. Now, when last we left, we had taken care of some pirate business. We found out that they are down here, so we may have to deal with them eventually, but we're making some decent cash. And we've got a couple new colonies. So, we're going to continue on making friends and making money and spying on all of them. Let's take a look. Let's see. We have spies being built. We'll have another one done in one turn. That'll be fantastic. And we have no farming on both our planets, but it's okay because we have freighters, and the freighters are ferrying the food out to our other colonies. We do have a surplus. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Now, our research, we are researching nothing at the moment. I think we were deciding on what to do. We basically have a bunch of different things that we could go with. If we wanted to focus on our ships, we could go with some force field things here. Let's see. Power density. Energy cannons operate on the basic principles of supercharging. 50% boost to the effective density of the energy we can pack. Plus 50% damage for all of our energy cannon weapons. That's pretty interesting. That actually could be good. I do like shields though. What's energy focus? Ships equipped with this mode 200% damage bonus at max range to all of its particle beam weapons. They're installed in the same quadrant. Okay. So this is something you could put in if you have particle beams. I don't know what the difference between like energy cannons and particle beams are. So I'm not sure there. I know we did want to go probably with an orbital habitat so we could get some bonus populations on all of our worlds. Main engineering. Effective power consumption is reduced by up to 50%. And engine output efficiency can be increased by up to 20%. Now, I know some of the commenters wanted me to take this one, warp theory and subspace projectors. I'm tempted by warp theory because it allows our ships to move further, faster. We already have the +3 from the dark special project thing that we did. Expansion penalty. Due to the size of your empire. As your empire grows, coordinating research efforts becomes more and more difficult. Oh. Interesting. That is very interesting. So, if you want to be very research heavy, you either have to pump out a lot of extra research if you want a big empire, or keep your empire fairly small so that you can reduce this expansion penalty. That's interesting. But I think what we're going to do first is go with our Xeno intelligence. Now we have psychology for approval, and this is Xeno assimilation, that when we take over planets we get one of their techs, but we're not planning on taking over planets, and I think our approval's fine. What we want is the bonus intelligence per turn. So let's go ahead and start researching Xeno intelligence. That will let our spies start doing a little bit more. And speaking of spies, let's see how we're doing. 381. So we could already start a couple of these things. Hacking their sensors allows us to know where their ships are. Spread propaganda is, let's see. increases their approval by 15 for 25 turns. So we could really pump up their approval rating of us. But as you can see, the Optrus already like us, and the Volfar are really digging us. We're at 82% with them, and we're at 72% with the Optrus. We like receiving tribute. You paid us tribute. Agreed to trade, trade relations, charismatic. Charismatic, that's us being charismatic. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good in approval there. So getting more spies in, getting these things faster will be fantastic. Alright, so let's, where's our, what is this? Okay, that's that screener. Here is our exploration frigate. I can't remember exactly what we were doing. Oh, we had to come back to refuel because we ran into that nonsense over there. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll kind of explore the stars here and here. I think that will be fine. If my voice is a little weird, please forgive me. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. So, alright, let's get this going. We have a spy. Racial profiling. You love it, we love to do it. Today's episode, we're taking a look at newcomers calling themselves the Polyp Symbiosis. Oh boy, the polyps. The Polyp Symbiosis. Cute plant people or invasive species. They've been around since just after the last wipe, and yet they are now only starting, putting those star drives to good use. We've reached out to them for comment, and here's what they said. Oh, sunlight. Am I on some sort of space TV? Great. Well, anyways, we're just looking forward to getting out there and planting some roots, you know? There's plenty of galaxy for everyone. Aren't they just charmingly naive? Or is their apparent innocent all a sinister deception? We're sure to find out as the cycle progresses. Oh, that's a little bit of a typo. We report, you decide. Alright. So the Polyp Symbiosis, they're expansionists. They like to get out there and colonize, well, everything. Which means they'll have money. And money is something that we want to take from them. Alright, so our spy was built. We're building more spies. We've got a rover bay coming, and then a star base. This is Etho. Yeah, we definitely want to get that star base going. And then Lothar 3 is building their rover bay, and then they have nothing. Now what are these guys' planet? They can do farming because it's arid, but it's not death. So we could give them a soil enrichment, because the less planets we have to ship food to, the less freighters we'll need. Okay, so we'll let you finish this thing. Let's get out of here. And then we've got soil enrichment being built here, which is going to give us a huge boost. And then I think maybe an Imperial Bank. Yeah. Because if they start producing a lot more food, remember, food surplus is one of the things that increases colony gross incomes. So, an extra 33% on top of that will be fantastic. Alright, we've got this done here. I kind of wish you could place these things where you wanted to, but alas. So, we've got 8 here. Man, this thing produces a lot. Planetary base rich. Flat production. -3 from pollution. So if we take this guy off... Oh, can't. This is Etho. No farming on this barren world. Alright, so they're going to get work on a starbase. That's fine. Alright, this is going... Okay. So let's get out and do some exploration. We're going to follow our ship here. We have a bit of a fleet. Alright, I want you to go to this star. 200. And then we should be able to do this and back. Nice. Get out there and explore. We've got another spy. Oh, speaking of spies, we need to assign them. Alright. These guys are going to be able to get a technology fairly soon. So let's go ahead and put our spies in the Volfar Imperium. Trade granted 2 more turns, so we're going to have to reset up our trade with them in just a minute. We've got trade for another 26 turns for them. No problem. And we've met the polyps. That's awesome. Isn't it a great day to make some new friends? It really is. Hello, polyps. Automated factory. Wow. +2 production per worker, +10 fat production. Okay, we're going to want that. Protofill cache for resources. Alright. Let's start off, I think, with a small trade. Although that's a lot of space to go through between the two of our peoples. So, I'm thinking we'll have to risk it. Isolationists, much less willing to allow traders to visit their empire, valuing their own trade treaties at, but not yours, at 50% their normal valuation. Oh. Okay. So trade is going to be a little less happy with these guys. Yeah, that automated factory is a big one. Look at the tech difference we have on these guys. Holy crap. Okay, I see a slight issue. If you have a lot of extra trade, there's no scroll. Yeah, getting up to that automated factory is going to be ridiculous. So, I think we know what to do. So maybe go for a medium trade, and then we can give them some poopy technology. Yeah, this could be difficult. Now what? It's a 1-for-1. So we could pay them 600 for that. That's going to give us 16 per turn. It would take us a long time to make that money back, so no. No, this will give us 24 per turn. But still, that would be 4 times 6, 24, so half the thing to make up for this. So, I'm thinking we don't just pay them outright, but we could give them some ion beams and then some money. For a medium trade rate. Yeah, that's 16 per turn. It would take about 20. It'd still take about 20 turns to get that back into the black from the red. So no, I think we'll just say hello. And what's foreign exchange? Small approval bonus median immediately. Oh. Okay. So here we are at Noctuar. Medium rated rich, small desert abundant, Lemba seeds, and nano cash. +1 production per worker across your empire. That's pretty nice. +0.5 food per farmer throughout the empire. Okay. So that's a possibility. But here's the polyps. And I'm really tempted to kind of come up here, but we'll go here. Just to see if there's another guy right here. Or if that's just free game. Free game, free space. Alright. So no trade with the polyp yet. Our trade treaty with the Volfar Imperium has expired. Scouts have arrived. Yes. This we know. Alright, so we want to go back to the Volfar Imperium. Come on, you love us. Look at this. You love our faces so hard. What tech you got? Plasteel armor, defensive flare, fusion. Oh, fusion power. This was something I wanted. Look at our tolerance. Our tolerance is so bad with these guys. We need to improve our tolerance. How do we do that? Base approval listed, trade history. That's it. That's all there is. I wish I could like slide this up. You guys are jerks. Yeah, I don't even know. 25, 30 tolerance impact for these. 70 tolerance. So we can't do that. It's 25, I think, to give a technology. Yes. We can give them nothing. We can give them money. That's all we can do is buy their tech. Should we buy it for 625? Oh, 675? That's an expensive tech. And we've got spies in there working, and we're going to put more spies in, so no, that's fine. I do want our trade, though. But we can't give them anything. Alright, we've got to let our tolerance, like, cool down for a bit. Because they, for whatever reason, our tolerance with people is just not good. Ah well. Ah well. Ah well. We do have quite a bit of cash now, though. Alright, let's just keep going. Keep trucking. Scouts have arrived at the Lapis system. Large, barren, abundant. That's not bad. It's large, and it's abundant. Alright, what's your fuel look like? 316. Have I not actually been to this star yet? 108. I'd have 200 to get back. I think I have the resources for this. And we'll go here just to... Yeah. Okay. We are just exploring. And we have nothing here. Okay. So we've seen 3 empires. There's 2 more. I don't think there's one up here. There's probably one right about here. There could be one here. The thing is, if we could go down this arm and colonize all this, that would be awesome. I mean, it would be expensive, and our research would take super hit. And we definitely need some way to get our populations growing faster, but could be cool. I just don't know if there's a thing down there yet. So improving our scouting technology could be an interesting thing. Alright, Xeno-intelligence researched. What do we have here? Pirates. Okay, they may come after us. But there's pirates just chilling on this planet. Or on that, in that solar system. Alright, so our Xeno is done. That does something to our... Yes, now they're producing 8 per turn. Very nice. So this needs 29 more, so in 4 turns we'll have the intelligence to go insert a mole and start stealing technology from the Opters. Very nice. Okay. So we need a research. Mandatory service. +1 starting level to all ships in the fleet. Every citizen must serve the Empire. I can't imagine that doesn't give you some kind of negative aspect. Interesting. And then +1 command point with a military antenna. That could be good if we want to get our military up. This is at 688 though. So I think we're just about to the point where we can start doing random technologies, including technologies that are unique to your race. Yeah. So pollution resequencer could definitely help getting our production up a little bit on planets. The orbital habitat would be good. I think we don't really want to deal with the weapon there, so shields is what we'll do. And I'm really I mean, the engine output efficiency can be increased, but is that on the overworld map as well? Because that would be good. Because if we could get this on the overworld map, then that would be quite nice. Increasing our speeds and whatnot. But I don't know if that does it. This I do know gives us plus 5 AU per turn. I don't think that has a bearing on fuel though. It just makes it move faster. Okay, let's try main engineering and see what it will give us. Actually, let's take a look at these trees. There may be something that we want. Increase maximum colony population by +2 again. That's cool. Plus 50% modifier to money generation on this colony. Okay. Well, that's just us. So we're definitely going to get a spaceport. So the orbital habitat should definitely be the thing we go for. Because we're not going to get the biospheres. Minus 50% unhappiness from that. Plus industrial. Minus pollution. This stuff is too far out anyways. But the spaceport is next on the list. Oh man. We definitely want some of that. Alright, environmental. We're going to get this. BrainPal. +1 research per scientist. Integrate perfectly with these systems. Gain +5% field repair speed on the strategy map. Damaged modules will slowly repair themselves during tactical combat as well. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then smart blood, +5 health generation for troops. I think BrainPal's the way that we go there. These are all weapons. And again, sick bay. +5 approval to all colonies. That's a little too far down. But yeah, I think BrainPal would be nice. Here we've got the mandatory service for the military antenna. Colonial police. Eliminate racial conflict on colony. Oh, more xenointelligence. Oh, that's for research. Oh, effectiveness of moles. No, we definitely have to get this. We definitely have to get that. Wow. Xenointelligence Agency. Okay. So here and here are good ones. Gauss cannon, ECM jammer, discharger. These are all ship weapons. Fuel cells, increase fuel capacity by 66%. We'll want that. Fighter shields. Yeah, energy is, a lot of the energy stuff is just ship stuff that makes ships better. We've got some more cannons and stuff. Planetary supercomputer, that would be nice. Torpedoes and cannons, antimatter reactors, that's a power source. +4 food, high maintenance cost. I think we have plenty of food. Transporter device. Runs out of ammunition will automatically begin drawing upon the ammunition stored by the ship with the transporter device. Oh. That's interesting. So you can make like a ammunition ship with this thing. Creates 5 ordnance per second using only power. Ordnance replicator. A Stargate. I love Stargate. It's a fantastic show. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. Network of connected colonies. Yeah. Phasers. +5 AU per turn on the strategy map for transphasic warps. Future beams. Oh, this just increases. This is like the end of the road, and you just keep researching these things to get better and better. Interesting. Okay. Well, with that in mind, this one, warp fields. This has some decent stuff in it. Imperial Logistics has some decent stuff in it because of the Brain Pal, I think it was. No, the Xeno Intelligence Agency. And construction with that cash generation. So I think what we'll do, we'll finish main engineering because I do want to check that out, and then we'll go orbital habitat into the space center. Is that what it was? The spaceport, yes, for all that money generation. And then maybe focus on this, and we'll kind of focus on these two things instead of going kind of balanced in everything, just to pick up a little advantage in those areas that we're focused on. But that'll have to wait till next time. I appreciate you guys watching. Oh, I do want to see if these pirates come after us. They do. They do. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, I figured we'd be close enough to see that planet. Get out. Get down here. You're running like a little girl. There you go. Pretty decent sized pirate fleet over here. I'm sure if we took a big enough fleet we could deal with it, but it's not really kind of our thing. What we need to do is develop a fleet that is specifically just like pirate killers, because it's really, if we do everything right, it's really the only thing we should ever have to fight. Now missiles have been effective against it. Boom. Here's another pirate fleet. So maybe we can get to this. Get to this star to see it? Yes. Large radiated, but it's abundant. It's got nano cache. That's a decent planet. Alright, can we get back to our space now is the important thing. 137. Yes, we can. Yeah. We gotta do this nonsense again. This episode is going forever. So what I may do is actually split this episode into 2 episodes. We'll see. You're gonna run away. That's what you do. This one isn't as bad. We could actually probably send over like our pikes and whatnot and get rid of these if we want to come and explore this planet. Because the thing is, it doesn't look like they have missiles at all, these pirate ships. It looks like they are carriers. Boom. And yes, go ahead and go back there so that you can refuel. Alright, so we found the polyps. We found a couple pirate bases up in this area. A little bit more exploration. I like it. What I think I'm going to do is next time is build a fuel ship to go along with our exploratory scout. That way they can go everywhere. Maybe take a big old jaunt down this way to the arm and see what's through there. But yeah, that'll happen next time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your likes and subscriptions, and for all the subscribers and your comments. Keep them coming. If there's anything you want to see, anything you like, let me know about it. Anything you hate, let me know about it. I'll do my best to fix it. But yeah, until next time, I've been Jaylbayt. And for you, live free, game hard.